Hi everyone, I hope that you're enjoying learning at home. Today I want to talk about one of our target speech sounds that is a common mistake for children that are younger than first grade or other students that may have difficulty acquiring some of their speech sounds. And that is the sound that you hear when you read the letter L, and that sound is O. Okay, and here's a picture of how your mouth should be shaped and your tongue where your tongue should be when you say, oh, okay? Notice that the tongue actually has to lift. See, from a side view, your tongue is lifting up and you're gonna actually make contact and touch the ridge behind your teeth. Now that's called your alveolar ridge, but you don't need to know that. The way that I remember that is, have you ever taken a bite of a steamy hot piece of pizza and it was really too hot for you to eat, but you got super excited? You took a big bite and you burnt that spot right behind your teeth. So I call that my pizza spot. When we produce the sound, oh, we're going to put our tongue on our pizza spot. Now, oh is not going to be said by itself. We have vowels and consonants that come before and after them. So our mouth may be shaped a little differently, but we do actually have to move our tongue from the lifted position down. So let's practice it with some vowels following the O sound. So I'll say one and you follow after me. Now try not to move your lips, because when we produce the L-O sound, we do not move our lips. Okay, let's try. La. Li. Li. Good job. Notice most of the movement was with my tongue, and that is the main articulator that we use when we produce oh. Okay. That's my baby. Working from home is exciting, but that's the great thing, is that we can do our speech sounds from anywhere. We can practice those. Now I'm going to show you what happens when we mistakenly use our lips to try to produce the L sound. This is the correct word, leap. Leap. Notice how my tongue moved up and rested on my pizza spot behind my teeth. This is the word weep. I allowed my lips to come together and they were rounded. Weep. Now they sound similar, but these are two different words. If I'm talking about taking a leap, I'm not talking about someone who's crying. So we want to make sure that we produce our sounds correctly so the meaning of our words are clear too. Let's look at another one. This is the word lemon. Lemon. See how my tongue raised behind my teeth? Now, if I accidentally use a W, which is a common process that you see in younger children, it sounds like women. Women. So when you produce your L, try to make sure your lips do not come in. Lemon. All right, let's look at one more. And I'm going to say both of them, and I want you to tell me which one has the O in it. White. Light. Watch my lips. White. Light. That's right. Light has the L at the beginning, and I lifted my tongue to my pizza spot. All right, when you've mastered saying those words, you can actually practice these in sentences. I have some here. Look at me. Let's go. I like to laugh. And one of my favorite ones, I love you. All right, today I'm going to read a story to you with lots of L words, and I want to see if you can pick them out. It's called My Old Book. And the main character in our story is little L. Little L had a box. I will find things that begin with the L sound, he said. I will put them into my sound box. Little L looked under the leaves and found lizards. Did he put leaves and lizards in his box? I don't know. What do you think? Did you see my tongue? I lifted it up behind my teeth and it made a nice clear oh sound. I think he put those in his box. Then little L looked behind some logs and found lambs. They were little lambs. You must be lost, said little L. So he put the little lambs and the logs into the box where the leaves and lizards were. His box is getting full. We have lots of old words around us, don't we? Then little L walked to a lake. The lizards leaped out of the box, but little L put them back. I do not like leaping lizards, he said. Little L looked into the lake. Why was a lobster in the lake? Lobsters aren't normally in lakes, are they? He lifted the lobster into the box carefully because the lobster had long claws. Then little L saw a lighthouse by the lake. Does that start with the O sound? Let's say it again. Lighthouse. It does. He went inside the lighthouse. The lantern was not on. So little L climbed up the ladder and lit the lantern. Someone may be lost, he said. Little L heard a loud noise. He opened the door and found a little lion. The little lion licked him. The little lion sat on his lap. He gave the lion a lollipop. You must be lost, he said. You belong in my sound box. Little L heard another loud roar. He opened the door and found a little leopard. Wow, that's two animals that have the beginning sound O, lion and leopard. The little leopard licked him. The little leopard sat on his lap. Little L gave the leopard a lollipop. That's a hard one. That has a lot of L's in it. Are you ready? Let's practice it together. Lollipop. You must be lost, he said. You belong in my box too. But when he put the little leopard into the box, the lobster pinched the leopard's leg. The leopard leaped. Then the lion leaped. The lambs leaped. And the lizards leaped too. That was one of the words we practiced. What does leap mean? It means jump. So little L put the lobster into a lobster cage. Just then he heard another loud roar. He opened the door and saw, what's he gonna see? What's something that roars? An animal? Not an animal. A locomotive. Locomotive is another word for train. Trains do kind of make a roaring sound when they're thundering down the tracks. Let's go for a long ride, he said. And there they are, all in the train, in the locomotive. And look at all the things he found to put in his sound box. Lobster in a lobster cage, logs and ladder, leaves and lizards, leopard licking lollipop, lions and lambs. And they all went in the locomotive. Now, here are some other words that begin with L that we can practice. And I want you to practice finding some words that begin with the O sound at home. Okay, so we have lamp, letter, light, lime, lovebirds, lace, lemon, lettuce, llama, lady, lock, lily, lifeguard, and lark. Thank you so much for sharing this time with me. I hope that you can find lots of your target sounds around your house and enjoy being at home.